Pip, what a first day for you, my guy. Became a fairy, made another fairy friend, had 3 fairy dance parties. He's living his best life, like I said, right? Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to my new Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature gameplay where I actually have a fairy sim, Faye, who is child from my Occult Baby challenge, and I want to explore the fairy gameplay with her and her brother Pip, who also wants to become a fairy. I also want to explore the, I don't even know, is it the Naturopath career? I don't know. I want to explore that though, healing other people's ailments, and I also want Pip to explore all the fables because I really haven't done anything with Enchanted by Nature, so I'm really excited to spend some time with Faye, who's already a fairy, making her brother a fairy, and exploring Inner Screen and Enchanted by Nature as a whole. So with that being said, let's jump into The Sims 4. I'll introduce you to Faye and Pip if you are not familiar with them already, and let's get started on living Faye's best fairy life. So here is Faye. She's absolutely beautiful fairy girly. She's gorgeous, and I went with very pastel vibes for her because she was just giving me pastel fairy vibes. So she is actually already an established fairy. You can see she's got the fairy plum bob, she's got her wings and stuff, but what I mean by that is she is actually already an established fairy. Let's bring up her fairy abilities right here. You will see she's actually already a glimmering fairy. Through the gameplay that I did with Faye and her brother Pip in the Occult Baby challenge, I was actually able to establish Faye as a fairy, but I want to, in this gameplay, get her all the way to becoming a radiant fairy. That's the big goal. But let's just take a look because she's only just become a glimmering fairy, actually, so we can even get some new ability points for her if I would like to. But let's take a look at what she's already got. So I already have given her Sway Another's Emotions. Faye can choose to directly apply moodlets to other sims, whether preparing a sim to absorb their emotion or just setting the room's vibe. Influencing the emotions of others can be a powerful tool. Being able to bottle emotions, and this was actually something that I had to have her do for the Occult Baby challenge. One of the requirements for having her be able to move out of the house is she had to bottle 5 emotion potions. So I had to be able to bottle emotions and then bottle someone else's emotions. Moving over to customization, I have also given her Warm Force Gain. Faye gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials. She's generally a pretty friendly person, so I gave her that. But then I also gave her Malicious Absorber. Faye gains extra emotional force when absorbing positive emotions. She connects with her darker side to recharge by taking the positive emotions of other sims. The reason I gave that to her is because I want Faye living her best life all the time. So if she absorbs someone's sad emotion or angry emotion or uncomfortable emotion, like, I don't want her to be feeling that. I want her to be feeling all of the good things. So it might seem a little bit mean and malicious apparently, but I just want her absorbing all of the happy emotions, right? So that's what I have given her so far. But now that she is a glimmering fairy, I do have 3 more ability points. So now that I am not restricted by what Faye needs to do in the Occult Baby challenge, I can start developing her a little bit more as a fairy and thinking about the fact that she wants to be, I don't even know if it's called the Naturopath. We'll get into that in a second. We've got manipulation over here. I don't know if any of these things are going to be things that Faye's going to want to do. Let me just take a look. Cure or apply ailment. Faye gains power to cure or inflict ailments on other sims. Well, maybe that would be a good one to have because she's going to be doing like curing of ailments by her career anyway, so maybe that would be a good one to have. We also have Fairy Insight. Faye can read personal information in the minds of other sims like traits, career, or more. Who needs small talk when you have magic? I don't think I would need to get that one for her. Over in the nature, we've got Nurture Nature. Through Faye's magic, plants become watered with no weeds or bugs, while animals are cured of any illness and become very happy. Magic channeled through Fairy's affinity with nature has powerful results, and then the second tier of that is Enchant Plant. Faye can directly enchant any plant. Until the enchantment wears off, the plant grows faster and stays fully watered, weeded, and has no bugs. Find something more fun to do while magic does the gardening work. So I don't know if I'm really interested in all of those things either, but I do know that as a part of Faye's branching out in helping cure ailments and heal people, that she's going to need to have her own specific plants to get ingredients from to make the cures, right? So maybe one of the nature things will work out for me, but not that one, I don't think. We also have Forager Faye and Duplicate Harvestable. Faye has a higher chance of finding more ingredients while foraging and gains access to the Duplicate Harvestable ability. Fairies are naturally in tune with nature, and with a bit of magic, foraging is second nature. That could be really handy, specifically for the Duplicate Harvestable ability. So if I need like one specific rare ingredient and I get one, I could duplicate it. That could be a really handy thing to get. Manifest Seed creates an uncommon or rare seed in Faye's inventory. That could also be really handy. Gather fairy magic and coalesce it into one of nature's many offerings. Sense Harvestables highlights all harvestables in the neighborhood. Tap Faye's innate connection to nature to find the gifts it provides more easily. That could also be really helpful for me because I have an issue where I can be looking at all of my things but not actually seeing what's in front of my eyes sometimes. It happens. Sometimes I overlook things, so that could be really handy. And Growth Eruption grows all nearby plants to maturity. Ooh, use fairy magic to focus nature's power back into itself. That could also be really cool. Let me just take a look at customization for a second because we do have two over here as well. We've got Embrace Relationship Changes. Magnify all relationship changes that occur when using fairy abilities on another sim. For example, a friendly relationship increases when using a positive ability on another sim. Or there's Negate Relationship Changes. I think I'm really just more interested on the nature aspect. So which ones do I want to get? Well, considering I am going to want to be getting ingredients to have my own fairy garden at home, maybe things like Sensing Harvestables and maybe even the Manifest Seed would be a really good one to get. Especially Manifest Seed creates an uncommon or rare seed in Faye's inventory. That could be really, really handy in establishing Faye's own garden of ingredients that she's going to use. What was this one again? Forager Faye and Duplicate. Oh, Duplicate Harvestable could also be really good. See, that's the thing. I want all four of these. I want all four of these, but I've only got 3 points. So Sense Harvestables might be good as well, so I can get what's available in the neighborhood to then bring home and plant in my garden. Maybe I go with Growth Eruption. I would like to really get going in her career. So to have the ingredients immediately available pretty much after growing them, like planting them, would be really helpful. So I'm gonna get Growth Eruption for the time being, and then when we get to the next rank, Brilliant, maybe then we can get the Forager Faye and Duplicate Harvestable, and we'll see what other ones we get. I'm happy with them for the time being. Okay, so that is Faye. I should also just introduce the fact that they are living in the starter home that's in the tree. I love this lot, and I've been so excited to play in this lot. So very exciting. So I haven't changed the house aside from furnishing a couple of the rooms a little bit differently because I did need to give Faye a room that she could work on the apothecary that she's going to be doing. So this is her apothecary room upstairs, and then downstairs I changed her bed to be a proper bed, and then downstairs the bedroom that we had down here for a toddlerino, I've changed it for Pip because here we do have Pip. This is Faye's brother Pip, and he is a human at the moment, but he was born from a fairy as well. See, both Faye and Pip came from a fairy dad, but then their mum was a human, and Pip, because of that, is a human. But he does also have the fairy aspiration. He does want to become a fairy, okay? I'm today wanting to make Pip become a fairy. I also want to work on establishing Faye's garden of ingredients that she's going to need, and also getting Faye even into the profession that she's going to want to be, right? So let's take a look at that, right? Let's join a career. I don't know if this is how we do it. I don't even know what the career is called or anything. I have no idea. That's how little of this gameplay I have done, right? So let's just see. I want Pip to do all of the fables though, because I did one fable for the Occult Baby challenge and I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was really cute. So I kind of want to explore all the fables that are available, and I think Pip would be the one to do that with. We do have Naturopath here. Sims with this job will be able to see clients on their home lot. That's what I want, as well as the standard go to work and work from home options. A naturopath draws on deep wells of knowledge from crafting elixirs to foraging to help others feel their best. If you're drawn to healing and balance, this career is for you. $50 an hour. Oh my goodness gracious. We are hiring a natural living notice, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. M. So she needs to reach level 3 of the natural living skill, which is very interesting. We are level 3 of the naturopath career, by the way. That's why we're making so much money. Is that because she's already so experienced? Crazy, because as you can see, we have already reached level 3 of the apothecary skill, and actually we have reached level 5 of the apothecary skill. So she is already quite skilled. She already knows how to make a lot of things. She just needs the ingredients to be able to make the things, right? Level 3 of the natural living skill is interesting. I didn't think that she was going to have to do that as part of the career. I would like to get to the max of the career in this gameplay with Miss Faye. So while Pip is off doing fables, Faye is going to be working as a naturopath, and I think we're going to be doing it from home as well. That's kind of the way that I was thinking about doing it. So maybe we can do some foraging just around the lot, because I just want Pip to get his needs sorted, and then I want to look into making him a fairy, right? So let's just do some foraging. Forage for apothecary ingredients. That would be the way to go, my girl. In order to be able to make Pip a fairy, we need to order a special seedling. I'm going to get Faye to order that really quick. It is purchase fairy seedling for 379 simoleons. And then once we plant that in the ground, it's going to spawn someone who's going to be able to make Pip a fairy. I'm so excited for you, my guy. You've been waiting for this for so long. Okay, so a fairy seedling has been placed in Faye's inventory. Planting this seedling will summon the Mother Nature, allowing Faye to converse with her creator or ask for her essence to be removed so that she may seek a life outside of fairies. Well, that's not what I want. See, I want Pip to actually bury it. I just got Faye to buy it. Pip is about to summon Mother Nature. She will bestow a temporary charm that allows Pip to complete his fairy transformation. Should Pip proceed? Absolutely he should. This is exactly what he wants. There she is, Mother Nature. Okay, so ask for Mother Nature's charm, Pip. Let's do this, my guy. You have been bestowed my special charm. Now you must seek my enchanted waters found in Everdew to complete your transformation. Once located, you can step into Moondrop Springs and receive your wings of flight. But hurry, this charm is not long lasting. I've never done this before, so I'm immediately a little bit overwhelmed, but that's okay. So hold on. Into the fold from Mother Nature. While Mother Nature's charm is active, Pip can make his way to Moondrop Springs to complete his metamorphosis. Is that what's happening over here where we have, oh my gosh, the most beautiful rainbow happening right here? Hold on. Can I get a screen grab of that? Because that's actually really pretty. Are these the enchanted waters, though? That's what I'm wanting to know. Okay, become a fairy. Is that all that I gotta do? Yes, okay, so here we go. Become a fairy, Pip. Oh my god, I'm so excited, my guy. Pip. All right, Pip, here we go. Step into the waters, my guy. Oh my gosh, they're glowing and they're gleaming. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, Pip, look at you in this transformation, Pip. Oh my gosh. Oh, Pip, congratulations. Look at you, my guy. You're a fairy. Metamorphosis fairy life awaits. With wings aflutter and emotions swirling, Pip has been welcomed into the Fae. Speaking of wings fluttering, Mother Nature thought those would fit Pip's personality. They are actually pretty cute. I don't think I'm gonna want to make many changes to them. I think they actually really suit him. But since beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Pip is welcome to find something more fitting if he chooses. I think it's just some of the coloring that I would like to change. I love the structuring here. I just want to change that to be maybe a brown. And then Pip wears a lot of greens, so maybe I need to explore some greens. I don't know. That's so exciting. Let me just do a big save of the game really quickly. And Pip, we're going to give you some wings. Oh my gosh, Pip. Okay, I just want to change, like, oh yeah, straight away, I'm liking a more brown vibe on the actual structuring of the wing. If I were to keep this coloring, I feel like maybe I would need to bring some yellow back into it though. Something like that. Ooh, that could be really cute actually. Let me just see how these wings look with all of his outfits, right? I think I might want to put some green in there though, okay? So maybe we could have a look. Oh, look at that though. That is a vibe. Hold on, let me just go through all of his outfits again. The brown and the green. Straight away, I think this is going to be it. Oh, Pip, there are your wings. Oh my god, look at that. That looks amazing, Pip. Yes, they're gonna be Pip's wings. Yay, Pip! Welcome to fairydom, Pip. All right, Pip, oh my gosh, I love them. He's such a vibe, Pip, so good. So, enchanted beginnings from becoming a fairy. Moondrop Springs has granted a dazzling pair of wings. Pip is officially a part of the Fae. That's so exciting. Now, I think I do want to complete the fairy stories aspiration with Pip, alongside the fables that he's going to be doing. And I really do think for Faye that it's going to be, I mean, she could also complete the aspiration, but I think for Faye, I specifically just want to focus more on the naturopath side. She's going to be bringing in the money while Pip is just living his best fairy life. I love that for Pip. Okay, so let's race home really quick. Oh, hold on. There's another fairy that you could meet over here. Nadia, come and introduce yourself to Nadia, because as part of the aspiration for Pip, he does need to befriend 2 fairy sims. He already has one with his sister Faye. So if we can just befriend Nadia, that would also be pretty cool. And then maybe we can throw 3 fairy dance parties at a fairy home. We do have a fairy home at home. So we can definitely complete all of that for Mr. Pip. For Miss Faye though, oh my gosh, she's really, really sad. But I do think that I want her to find the harvestables. How do I do the things that I have done? Highlights. Do I just click on the ground? No, there's gotta be a way. Hey, did you know that 67% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, build videos, and some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Wild Aura Blossom. The Aura Blossom plant is celebrated for its flowers, which project enchanted auras into their surroundings. Sims can use fairy dust to change the active aura, influence balance, luck, and more. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I need them. Maybe what I should do is have Faye look at the recipes that she knows how to make and then see about finding those specific ingredients, right? So let's have a look at crafting for just a second. Okay, we do need aura petals. So I can get some aura petals from that plant that I just found. Some interesting plants. I wasn't expecting just some basic plants. We've got daisies, basil, there was a lemon that I saw as well, so a lemon tree. So I guess we're gonna get some basic fruits and veggies as well. Oh, but now we're getting like lump of moss, acorns, and lightning root leaf. I can make some of that now apparently, because apparently I've got lightning root leaf already. Well, maybe I need to plant that so I can get more. Yeah, let me have a look at what I've got in my pockets then. No, I don't have lightning root leaf already. Oh, it comes with the basics of what you need. Ha, fantastic. Okay, I want to make a little greenhouse then somewhere on this lot. I don't have much space. It doesn't need to be a massive greenhouse. I just want it to be a covered space where I can put the plants so that they will grow perfectly fine in all seasons.
A few moments later.
So I'm just going to get really big planters to go all the way to the end there, because we're going to be able to plant the lemon tree in this one, and then I can plant 4 in each of the rest. So this is going to be great. So let me just open up the apothecary table, which thank you apothecary table for giving me basic ingredients, right? Basil I can plant. The lemon I can plant. I don't know if I can plant the lightning root leaf. Unlocked lightning root leaf notebook entry. Let me look at that really quick. Lightning root leaves are harvested from the lightning root plant and are useful in apothecary crafting. These plants and their seeds can be found around Inner Screen. Lightning root leaves can also be found while foraging for apothecary ingredients or purchased from Apothecary Todd's Cures and Elixirs market stall. I forgot about that. Maybe I can go and visit Apothecary Todd. I've also got aura petals, and I have sage, and I have daisies that I can plant. Okay, cool beans. Can I plant lightning root leaf? No, I can't. So I'm going to need to find that around the world. That's a-okay. So I wonder where Apothecary Todd is. I haven't even had a really good look around this neighborhood. I'm assuming he would be somewhere in this neighborhood. I found a daisy bush. Faye, come and harvest the daisies. Okay, so that's good. Oh, is this lightning root? Yes, it is. It's ready for harvest. Oh, I'm scared because I think I read somewhere that something bad can happen from the lightning root. I'm gonna collect it anyway. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. And don't get me wrong, this world is absolutely beautiful, but as I'm looking for plants to harvest things from, it's very, very cluttered and I'm struggling to find plants to harvest from, right? It's a lot. I feel like I'm looking at a lot, but I'm not really seeing because there's so much to look at. Anyway, we've got a few for Faye to go and harvest, so let's go and get her doing that. Meanwhile, Pip is still coming over to have a chat to make hopefully another fairy friend in Nadia. Hi, Nadia. How's it going? Okay, I'm heading over to the lightning root plant with Faye. I'm nervous about it because, like I said, I think it can have potentially a negative interaction when you try to harvest it, right? Also, it's just really cool to see Faye flying. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it went well. Did it go well? Okay, it did. She got 4 lightning root leaves, so hopefully it's the same. So maybe I can't actually plant? I mean, I could uproot that plant and I could just pop it in our garden. I could very well do that. I might even do that. Sorry to the rest of the world, right? But I'm going to do that because I want the lightning root plant in my own garden. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, I'm also thinking about uprooting the Aura Blossom plant and bringing that home as well. We'll do that too, so I can have both of them in my garden. I don't need to go, because like I said, I'm struggling to see in this world because, I mean, it's so beautiful, but it's also really cluttered. What happened? Did I muck it up? Did I muck it up? Did I absolutely muck it up? I think I mucked it up. I think I mucked it up. I think I mucked it up. I think I broke the plant. I think I broke the plant. Does uprooting the plant mean not what I thought it meant? I thought it meant, oh no, I was supposed to take a cutting, wasn't I? Oh, that was stupid. I was supposed to take a cutting of the lightning root plant and instead I uprooted it, which means it's not a thing anymore. I broke it. Oh no, I have no more lightning root plant. I've got to hope that maybe I can find one, like a seed for one. I don't know. And now I don't know where, because I can't figure my way out in this world because it's so beautiful yet so freaking cluttered. I don't know where I am, and I don't know where that aura plant is. Where am I? Well, now that I've done some irreparable damage to the world around us, Faye, let's go home and let's plant what I can plant because I do have another daisy there. I do also have bluebells here that I can plant as well, although maybe before I actually start planting, I should see if I can get some more basil and some more sage so I can have 2 bushes of either of them. So what I want to do, I want to order some seedlings, right? I want to do starter herbs. Starter magical plants would be good. Let's see what we can get in both of them, right? Let's take a look. Open seed packet for starter magical plants. Okay, so we got mandrake, valerian root. Are they like realm of magic magical plants? I thought they were going to be enchanted by nature magical plants. Okay, well, we got some parsley and nothing else that's really going to help me.
Soon after.
All right, we need to go for a little travel with Miss Faye, I think. I think we do, because I have just done some research and found that Apothecary Todd is actually not in the fairy part. He's in Spruceberry Grove, which is over here. So let's just travel maybe to Fern and Frond Wandering Pond, just us on our own, because I really would like to see what Apothecary Todd has on offer. I'm just really nervous that I've just broken the lightning root plant and that I can't get another one. But I've seen some basic gameplay of people with a lightning root plant in their own gardens. And I'm like, well, how do I do that? Is this where I go? Hold on. What do we have here? Is this Apothecary Todd's place? Shop for gardening and live house plant supplies? I mean, I can go there and see, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for, right? I have no idea. Oh, this looks like the place. There he is. Scratch that. Shop for apothecary items. Thank you, Miss Faye. So, I mean, all of that is fine, but I actually don't think I want to buy anything from Apothecary Todd because I've got everything that he's kind of giving me. So maybe I will come and have a look at this garden supplies store. You just never know. Maybe it'll give me some other seeds. Would be nice. Some seeds for other plants. Okay, Aura Blossom Seed. Aura Blossom Seeds are rare discoveries with mysterious origins believed to have originated in Everdew during the creation of Moondrop Springs by Mother Nature. The plant is named for its enchanting blossoms, celebrated for their renowned beauty and their unique ability to affect mood once they have bloomed. Is that what I've got, like, the aura petals from? So maybe I'll get one of them for 500. Yes. Ah, lightning root seeds. And also moody shrub seeds. Yes, give me one of all of those things, right? I think that's all I'm gonna need. Maybe I can get a couple of the... Oh, we can only get one of each of these seeds. Okay, well, I'm absolutely getting all 3 of them. Let's go home and get some things planted then, hey? Hey, glad that I worked that out because I was seriously scared that I had broken things by uprooting that plant. At least I can still get some, right? It's all good. So that's going to be interesting because I think stock rotates both with Apothecary Todd and with that little garden shop daily. So maybe I can, as a part of this gameplay, just go and check every day what they've got in stock to make my garden fully stocked, right? But I think we're going to be doing pretty well. Thanks for stopping by Clover's Seeds and Supplies. That's my absolute pleasure. I will absolutely be back. So let's get the lightning root seed planted here. Maybe we can get the Aura Blossom seed planting in one on its own, and maybe the Moody Shrub seed can also go there, and I can do like Moody Shrubs and Lightning Root and then Aura Petals and anything else that I find. Okay, let's get all of these things planted, right? Let's plant. Now, Miss Faye does already have some gardening skill as well. It was a part of her requirements for the Occult Baby Challenge. She had to get to gardening level 5, so that's all well and good. Can I not get to the back corner? I might not be able to get to the back of these planters. I can't. A lemon failed to germinate. I have just realized that I don't have enough space in between all of my planters, so I'm going to need to spread them out a bit. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to plant everything that's in the planters. Go and do it all again, my girl. Hopefully they'll work this time. Yes, now we can get to all of the plants. That's okay. So one less planter. It's all good. All right, Mr. Pip, while you're kind of waiting around, not really doing a whole lot at the moment, let's throw some fairy dance parties in the fairy home. Let's do it. So you can throw a dance party. Seems like a whole vibe in there. This lemon is just not growing. It's failing to germinate. It says try putting it on a more open place before planting it. I have never had this kind of issue before. Do I need to put it in the middle of the room like this? I suppose I could because there's not going to be any more around it. Does it just need to have space all around it? It just won't. That's crazy. Right, Pip has one more fairy dance party to have. We have befriended 2 fairy sims. He just called Nadia on the phone and that made us friends. That's very good, Pip. So throwing this last fairy dance party will get him to the next level of the fairy inspiration. Very good. In you go, my guy. Have fun. Pip, what a first day for you, my guy. Became a fairy, made another fairy friend, had 3 fairy dance parties. He's living his best life, like I said, right? I'm just seeing if this lemon is going to germinate here, out just on the ground, right? Okay, it will. Good. Let's water all of them, and then I've just regenerated Faye's emotional force because I want her to do growth eruption on all of the plants nearby. So, in fairy menu, we have growth eruption. It takes a lot of emotional force. It should... Oh my god, that is freaking incredible, Faye. You are amazing. They are fully grown. That is so good. All right, Pip. Cool. There you go. So with that being said, we finished the first level of the Fairy Stories aspiration. The second level, Embracing Fairy Life. He wants to reach the Glimmering Fairy rank, which I think that's the third one. It's the one that Faye is at. Use fairy dust to enchant 3 items and visit the Mossvale Fairy Hub and use it 3 times. Okay, well, they're all things that maybe we can start exploring in the next episode for him. But Miss Faye really needs to use the fairy house really quick to regenerate her emotional force, okay? While I am having some time with Mr. Pip, we do have the Fable notice board here. Come and view the Fable board. I would like Pip to do all the fables, not just in this area, but in all of Inner Screen. And there's a Fable board in all of the different neighborhoods, but we may as well get started locally, see what fables Pip can do locally. I don't know if we'll get started on doing the Fable right now, but we'll just get a look at what fables we've got on offer so that maybe we can get started on one next episode would be really good. Also, just watching Pip fly. He's wanted this for so long, my guy. I'm so happy for you. All right, Ines Green's local fabulists. Meet our local fabulous Sims. Asking to hear their fables will be easy. Earning the endings will take some work. Heed their requests and their full story will reveal itself along with fabulous rewards. Okay, so the ones that we have in the fairy area are Care Wren, who is the fairy council liaison, and Zale Amani, who's the mystical fairy. And I'm pretty sure that Zale is standing right behind me right now. So the mystical fairy can be found by the Fable Board in Everdew. Sims who have completed the Rise and Shine fable can summon her at the fairy ring in Spruceberry Grove. Well, I haven't completed that, but let's just see, my girl. Do you have a fable for me? Let's have a friendly introduction with Zale, because there she is, right? All right, Miss Faye has regenerated her emotional force. I kind of just want to come into the greenhouse again and also just make these plants mature as well. Would be really nice, just so we're going to have the ingredients be available to us immediately. That would be so good. There we go. Now all those plants have bloomed. Now also, I mean, she doesn't have much fairy emotional force left, but we could manifest a seed or sense harvestables. Maybe I'd like to sense harvestables right now. And then we might even need to just regenerate emotional force right away again. Yes, because she's emotionally starving. Get back in there, please, my girl. But we should be able to then see around town what harvestables there are. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how that works quite, right? Okay, we can acquire a fable from Zale right now. Oh, we can't do it yet. We do have to, okay, so we have to start with a specific one, the Rise and Shine fable. Okay, right, well maybe that's something we can leave till next episode then, but I am just going to collect the fairy dust that I'm seeing. Well, that's good to know. Next episode, I'll have that all sorted, right? I am absolutely looking around and I can't really find anything to harvest. I can't find anything that's sort of like making its presence known as available to harvest. Which is weird because I've just found a daisy bush that can be harvested for daisies, but it's not kind of glowing or anything, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with the ability that I got for Faye. I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. All good. With that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this very first episode of me playing Enchanted by Nature. I know technically we didn't do a lot. Well, we did. I mean, Pip became a fairy and completed our whole aspiration level today. But for Faye, a lot of it was just setting things up, getting her garden a little bit established so that we can go into work as the naturopath tomorrow, ready for her with some ingredients, ready to make the ailment cures that she's gonna need to make, right? Also me just trying to learn things, right? Because I know nothing. So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of this fairy gameplay with Faye and Pip, or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!